So I was listening to a video a while ago from one of the guys I follow, Paul Revilla. Shout out to him because his nutrition advice is amazing. Nonetheless, it proves my point with my own diet that people that try to eat clean and that are cutting out foods that they crave or they like to have in their diet for the sake of not having as an impulse to stay on track or whatever it may be, it creates a superiority complex or a holier than thou, however you want to put it. And I've heard a lot of self-improvement guys, or not a whole lot, at least a few of them, I would say, that push this, and predominantly this. And should you be eating clean most of the time? What is clean? Foods that are high in macro and micronutrients, obviously macro, but micronutrients, and are filling and not calorie dense. The less the calories, the more satiating, that kind of situation. But you can also include calorie dense foods. You can also include foods with sugar, include foods with not optimal macronutrient ratios, that type of stuff. Like, okay, my diet particularly. 4 times during the week, I have a whole container of cottage cheese, a pound of chicken burger, 2 servings of peanuts, unsalted, and low carb wraps. And that's right at, I think, 1,800 calories. I think that's what I got written down, or maybe I had that 4 days a week. That's my big meal. I have a smaller protein meal early in the day, but it's predominantly protein. And that's what I have 7 days a week. Very low, because I do intermittent fasting. But the other 3 days during the week, predominantly on my training days, Saturday and Sunday and Wednesday, I have, I think it's 13 cups of cereal. So some of it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the other is 100 grams or something similar. And then I have 2 containers of vanilla Greek yogurt. And that's my meal. It's got a lot of sugar in it, yes. I have it post-workout, so it's low fat, high carb, high protein. The other meals during the week, the meat, cheese, wraps with peanuts, is higher fat, high protein, lower carb. So I try to keep that situation where it's not high carb, high fat, which can be a detriment over time, especially over a consistent basis. It's not a good combination. Nonetheless, I'm trying to keep this simple. But you don't have to eat quote unquote clean all the time, or even 90% of the time. Now, should you be tracking your macros and your calories? Of course. Any kind of self-improvement you do, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it starts with not only the mentality, but the diet. The diet sets up everything, because when you eat good, you feel good. When you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you do good. Tell me I'm wrong. So it sets up everything. You won't feel like trash throughout the day. You won't fat. But it depends on how can you keep it up. Is your diet sustainable, affordable, convenient, consistent? It has to cover those 4 things. Is it sustainable? Can you keep it over a long period of time? Is it convenient, where you can get it, keep it up? It's not hard for you to have availability to it. Is it consistent, where you do it, you can sustain it over a consistent amount of time? So yes, consistency is there. You can do this indefinitely. And is it affordable? Can you pay the price to eat like that on a consistent basis? And it can be vegan, it can be carnivore, keto, whatever. As long as it fits your lifestyle and what you're doing, and you can maintain the body you're trying to maintain, or reach your goals of losing fat, gaining muscle, whatever it may be, maybe a recomp if you're doing that. My Instagram speaks for itself. Go to my Instagram, _MC_Adams, and you'll see my progress. You'll see the steps I've taken to do that. And I enjoy what I eat. I enjoy every meal. Even though it's only 2 different meals necessarily. Sometimes I'll throw in a pizza meal. I was doing that, but the calories, I guess I kind of have that little superiority kind of mind complex too, where it's like, well, I really want to fit pizza back in. I can do that. I'm thinking about doing it. I've done that. I was doing that for a while. I was having two pizzas a week instead of the cereal, or having just one pizza with one Greek yogurt and like 6 cups of cereal. But the calories jacked it up too much. It was like over 4,000 for that meal. But nonetheless, whatever can fit your lifestyle, the types of food you enjoy eating, and it covers your macros and your calories, enjoy it. Now, does that mean eat donuts and burgers and stuff all the time? No, because it's gonna make you feel like trash. But if you fast and you did one meal a day, which I've done that, and gives you more leniency to what you're eating and what you can enjoy, then do it. Again, it goes back to those 4 principles. Is it sustainable? Is it affordable? Is it convenient? And is it consistent? Don't let nobody else tell you that you have to eat quote unquote clean to keep your progress going. That's on you. You make things work for you. It's like training. There's basic principles you take in consideration, just like with nutrition. But you might do low volume, high intensity. You might do high volume, low intensity. You might do calisthenics. You might train strictly with weights. You might train strictly with machines. It's all on you. Fit it to your individual goals. Make it work. Track your progress. Track your calories. Track your macros. Put in the work. And it all ends with humility, responsibility, accountability. Humility is the mindset. You can't grow without it. Responsibility is the obligation to said task. And the accountability is accept the outcome. It's on you. Put in the work. And God bless.